Grid Room.
What's good? It's Matt from Confident Entertainment, and I'm sitting with Grid. I'm actually in the Grid Room right now where the magic happens. I actually met it. Yeah, this shit is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna cap. I've never seen like so much pianos and everything like that type shit. Like this nigga,
we got like 4 pianos.
He really do his shit. Like, I met him through another artist that I knew, but this man is everything you need, beats wise, producing, mixing, everything like that. Down in LA, that city in California, you feel me? I'm from Atlanta. I don't really know much about. I'm on the other side of the world today, type shit. But yeah, I got to come out here and sit with my boy to get to talk to him for a little bit. What's good with you, bro?
Nothing much, man. Chilling.
How's that motherfucking Cali living, bro? I'm all the way from Atlanta type shit. It's crazy over here. It's so bright and beautiful. Like,
yeah, I'm from Texas where it's hot as fuck all the time.
So you really used to
it. Yeah, the weather
shit.
out here is really the best thing for me. Just like it being clear literally 24/7. Like during the winter, bro, it was like this. Like not even, it wasn't even cold at all.
Alright, bet. So I see your name is like Grid, like your producer name and everything like that.
Yeah, Grid.
So how did you get like, is Grid Room or just Grid?
Grid
or it's like
really
just combination type shit. Yeah,
it's really a nickname.
Okay.
So how did
you?
Grid Room.
Oh, okay. So how did you get like Grid in the Grid Room type shit to be your name? Why did you choose that one?
Honestly, like it was a dream I had, and it was basically like.
What was the dream like?
I went into like a giant room, and it was like a simulation, and everything I thought like became a thing, and I was in that reality, if that makes sense. So I was like, that's dope as fuck. Let me get that concept and like elaborate on it and try to bring it to life. Oh, you good? Try to bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I got the name Grid Room.
Okay, so
and it just resonated. You know what I'm saying? Like it just felt right.
So when you first started making music, like did the dream inspire like, okay, like let me start hopping into music, or were you like in beat, like really started making the beats and everything like that, and you're like, damn, I need a name or something?
More like that, because I've been doing music all my life, to be honest. Just through different mediums, yeah.
So like, what's like the earliest memory you could think like, damn, like say like you was fucking with a piano, hitting some shit like, or your parents had something like?
My parents bought this little red drum set for my brother for Christmas, and he would play it, and I used to like, you know, the little brother trying to be like his big brother, you know what I'm saying? So I used to play the drum set too, and man, like that really started everything for music, and that was back when I was like first grade, yeah. And then I played the recorder, and then I went to the violin.
Okay, so like this was all like in elementary school?
Yeah, throughout my like 12 years of school.
Being in school type shit. So what all instruments did you play inside of school?
I played, like I first started
recording. You got the little
the drums, violin, cello.
Damn. Can you still play like all these to this day type shit?
Nah, the only one I could probably play is euphonium, which is what I stuck with like for the longest time.
I'm not gonna lie, what is a euphonium?
It's a brass instrument. So like basically, the easiest way to describe it is a mini tuba. You've seen a tuba, right? The big ass, like, yeah, it's a mini version of that. Yeah, and it feels like the baritone voicing in the choir, if that makes sense. Yeah.
So the drum set, like that inspired you to like, you know, hop on everything else?
Yeah.
Okay, like so. Was it like classes that you were in that made you play these instruments, or like did you like choose to like, okay, I want to make sure I'm in this class and I want to play this, I want to make sure I'm in this class and I want to play this?
Yeah, that like I remember the band director came to my elementary. He was like, yo, like come to the middle school band or whatever, and like he showed the baritone, and I was like, that looks freaking amazing, that looks freaking crazy. So I was like, I'm gonna hop on that for a minute, and it just stuck, man. And then I did that all through high school and college, and like really it was just building musical knowledge and shit like that. And after my second year of college, I did it like professionally. I went on tour. I put it down. I was like, no, it's time to move on to something else. And music.
Yeah, so you went on tour. Let's jump back just a little bit. So like, all right, so middle school, high school, and then you said you was playing instruments and everything like that. So I see on like FL Studios, I know like it's all like on the computer. Do you ever like play instruments to try to record that, anything like that? Like you said, you played for the little band. Like, did you play for band all the way up to 12th grade? Did you like were versatile and everything? Like, how was school like with your home music? Like, Freshman.
I didn't really start like the whole computer like production stuff till about my senior year, and this is when I had already went on tour once. Yeah, so I had already went on tour, and I was like, I like this stuff, but I want to do it like on another like medium. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you go on tour?
It was a program. Like it's called DCI. It's an international program that like people were trying to do this shit for a living. They go and do it to gain experience, and it looks really good on a resume. But like I was going down that path like in life for a minute.
So was it like an internship?
Not really. It was just like, cause there were internships with the program, but like it was more like performer. Like you had to audition and stuff like that.
Okay,
like,
so like
you got experience for like performance and stuff like that.
Oh shit!
Crazy shit, bro. It's like a whole other like different thing.
So was that in Houston or was that down here in LA?
They have programs all over the country, and they have like different teams. Yeah, I was in the one in Texas. Yeah, like when I lived over there.
So like, what did your parents do? Like, you think like were they like also into music or anything like that? Like,
yeah, they were the ones that really pushed it. They supported me all the way. You know, they were like, yo, keep doing music, keep doing music. And then when I told them I was moving to LA and like doing this shit, they were all for it. They were just like, go do it.
No, okay. So what did your brother do? Like,
my brother went to the military, and like he went that way. And
so
like growing up, I saw I saw that and like how my siblings moved, and then I moved accordingly. You know, because I don't know, I just learned from there.
Okay, I thought like your brother would have played a part in like you like doing the whole.
No, he still makes music. He's crazy with it. Yeah, he has a whole other sound.
So he like raps or something like that. He doesn't like make beats.
He like sings, yeah, and makes beats, yeah.
Okay. So he does like the whole all around. Did you guys before like you really like went to the military and everything like that? Did you guys like work together, collaborate, anything like that? Like
Not
did he ever
really.
like teach you, mentor you, or anything?
He taught me a little bit. He taught me how to like make a loop on an Akai beat machine, and like that was it. But like we didn't start collaborating until later, you know. So I started getting into the production.
Did you push him or did he push him?
I kind of pushed him like, yo, you should get a mic and like start recording. But he had always kind of been on that wave. Like he got his own mic, like a USB mic, and was like recording on GarageBand. But I was the one that was like, yo, we should like elevate your sound.
Oh shit, that's why it's like, I'm glad to hear like, you know, your parents was all for it and everything. Your brother was on the same shit. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
That's good to hear that you have like a supporting background and everything like that when it comes to this whole shit. Because a lot of people don't really have that. So during the whole
I come from a family of like artists and musicians, so it's all love.
So did you feel like you wanted, like you had to do that more than you wanted to do it since you coming from like a family that just does music? You never thought about, damn, let me pick up a camera and damn, let me goddamn make some fashion or something like that, be a skater or something like that. Do you feel like you really wanted to, or it was just in your face like that, so you had to do it?
No, I genuinely wanted to, and like I really feel like I'm on the right path. I'm really blessed, man.
So
like,
nothing ever sparked your interest? You never really might try to dabble in something else?
Yeah, a little bit. I was into like different stuff. I was into skating for a minute. That was like the first thing I really took serious, actually, like grinding every day skating. But that was back then. I had an injury and like, you know, shit fell off. But this is really what stuck to me because it's just fun at the end of the day. Like I genuinely have fun doing this stuff. So yeah, man.
Like other than I'm talking about like, you know, like the industry, that anything else spark your interest, like fashion, photography?
I love
like,
all
art,
that stuff.
like
Yeah,
that?
I do graphic design too. So it's like I love photography. I love visuals. I love fashion too, different clothes and stuff like that.
I've seen you work with like Vision and Lost Cause Danny. Like some of the graphics that they made, like did you play a hand in making those? Or?
Yeah, definitely. Some of them that, well, usually they make their own stuff, but some of the recent ones, yeah.
You did play part in that. So how'd you get into the whole like graphic designing thing?
Honestly,
or was that just
school.
like being on the computer and everything?
Yeah, like I was in this little program in my school, and like they were just teaching Photoshop, and it was one of those extra things I had to do to graduate, and like.
I know not all schools like, you know, have those type of programs. Was that in Houston or was that over here in LA?
Nah, that was in Texas. Yeah.
Okay, when did you move over to LA?
I moved over to LA like a year and a half ago.
You said a year and a half ago. Okay, so like, has it really been up since you've been down here? Or like, what would be? You said like any struggles or anything like that?
I mean, there's always struggle, but like definitely
more so like with the industry. You feel me? You came to a place where nobody really was at, and not saying nobody really was at, but you came all the way over here. You said you just moved over here, type shit.
Yeah, I just moved
how
over
was
here.
it like, you know, trying to get your name out there?
Basically, like it's been crazy. It's been like a video game. I'm not gonna lie. Like I moved out here like I knew I had to like learn more about the craft and I have to master the craft. That's still my main thing every day. So I went to a recording school to just like get my shit right. Met some cool people, kept working with these cool people, and like we built just some cool shit now, you know. And it's surpassed school. Like I'm out of school now, like that's done. But we be going to studios now and just connecting with other people. It's really cool. It's a really cool like lifestyle. It's every day too. It doesn't stop.
Okay, I know going on tour sounds like crazy. Like that sounds.
Going on tour was awesome. That was a whole different life.
So like, what do you feel like your first milestone was on some like, okay, maybe I should really take this shit serious? Was it like moving to LA? Like, was it like being like, you probably wouldn't have noticed, but like, was it like that first little drum set you got like on some like, I could do this shit? Or every time you picked up an instrument, you was like, okay, I could do this shit. You feel me? I'm learning it. Picked up the recorder, okay, I could do this shit. I'm learning. Like, what the milestone? You was like, okay, this is what I need to do. Like the skating shit. Alright, that's not it.
Nah, yeah.
Music shit, like, what made you feel like, alright, I'm gonna really buckle down and like, you know, get to do this?
Surprisingly, it was just like being tired of just, you know, not liking where I was. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing what I was doing, I didn't like. If that makes sense.
You felt like your potential could have been placed somewhere else?
Yeah. Like I felt like I was just following other people's like.
Footsteps?
Yeah.
That's why
like,
I actually
just following other people's expectations.
That's why I actually, you know, everybody in your family doing music and everything like that. Did you feel like you had to or you wanted to?
No.
Or do you feel like you ever feel like you're trying to prove? I know you said you liked it, but you never want to be like doing something in the back of your mind. You actually know, like, damn, like, am I really just doing this because my parents doing this? Because you see a lot of people like their parents are cops or firefighters, and now that's what they want to do their whole life type shit. That's why I'm asking, like, do you really like? It's like your heart and soul into this shit?
No, it's definitely heart and soul into this shit. Like, and that's what made me, because usually, like, in my family, it was like, go to college. And that was mainly the big thing. Like, go to college and get your degree. And like, yeah. When I took that leap off of that shit and I paved my own way in life, like,
your parents are still all going for it and everything?
Hell yeah. At the end of the day, because they know that's, like, what made me happy. You know what I mean? They knew I was miserable over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to regular college for 1 year, and
it just wasn't it.
Nah, because I was gonna go for computer science because I love computers too, and yeah, like no.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've seen some stuff like on your Instagram and everything like that, on your social, like the little other stuff that sparked your interest. That's why I was wondering, like, you never wanted to try anything else. Like you ever feel like you can do the music shit and still like fuck around, be a famous skater, the whole graphic design thing. Like you feel me? Where do you feel like where do you see yourself taking that?
I see myself taking like more of an artist, like visual artist kind of path, if that makes sense. Like I definitely want to keep tapping into the visual art, and I actually want to like develop galleries and stuff like that with my graphics and stuff and put them in real life.
Okay, do you have any steps right now you're doing to get there?
It's more like ideas and stuff right now, but definitely like that's kind of a future thing that I want to put together.
Okay, sure. Is it like a long-term thing or like
definitely long-term?
Like a year later you trying to be doing that?
It's more of a long-term thing because I want it tied in with the music, you know?
Yeah. So like when your services, like you do beats, you make like beats, you produce, is like producing and mixing and mastering, those are two different things or the same thing?
Producing and mixing and mastering are two different things, yeah.
Alright, so with those two things, then you do like the whole graphic design thing, like do you like say that you do that like publicly, or do you like, you know, fuck around with it, you know, make some for your friends and shit like that?
The graphic, believe it or not, the graphic design thing is actually the most public. I usually make beats exclusively, like if you're in the studio with me. Other than that, I got like, I'm focusing on artists right now, like I'm focusing with my people, you know, and we're developing. But yeah, the graphic design, like always hit me up if you want graphics and stuff like that. But you know, beats too. Yeah, I do beats, I do mixing and mastering, graphic design. Yeah.
Okay, like when you first came out to Cali, like what was something that like stumped you? You feel me? You came out here to a new place, everything like that. You trying to get your like shit on the go. Like what's something that stumped you?
Like stop me, like
yeah, like
a roadblock.
Yeah, what was a roadblock type shit? If you had
shit,
it.
if anything, myself, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
You feel like your mom be getting the best of you sometimes?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, everyone is in their own way. You know what I'm saying?
Do you kind of consider yourself more like a perfectionist? That's what you said?
Yeah, big time. And it's like, you know, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
You just keep going, trying to make sure that shit's perfect.
Yeah.
But you ever hear your friends be like, bro, that shit's straight, You're like, that's where you kind of
Absolutely. All the time, actually.
Do you ever stop yourself from like say releasing things? Like you saying your beats are not really out there, like people don't really like people know but don't really know type shit. Like why do you feel like that? Do you feel like you're better with the whole graphic designs than like when it comes to the beat?
No, I definitely feel like beats are my like Achilles heel. Like that's my thing for sure. But it's just really like I'm at the developmental stage right now. Like I'm really developing sound and sonics and visuals as well. Everything, honestly. And it's just a different type of grind. And I love it. I'm here for it. I love the journey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I'm excited. Like this is my first interview ever, and it's like it's dope that I'm here at this point right now because I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
People should know what you have to do. Like I'm not know what you have to do, but know what you have. Just because when I'm on your Instagram and everything, some of the beats that I heard, and you know I've been sitting with you, you played me a few beats and everything like that. All the shit I've been like hearing is fire. Like your whole graphic design thing, that shit is crazy too. Because a lot of people they do like they focus on one thing. Like you never really get to know somebody until like you hear exactly everything that they're doing. The same way you say like you make beats, produce everything like that, and you like do the whole graphic design thing.
Yeah.
Like people should know that even if you like just started type shit, you should let people know that you're doing that shit.
Absolutely. I also love just like
under wraps for no reason.
I also love just curation, just coming up with ideas. You know what I mean? Like starting from scratch. Like yo, let's do this. I have an idea. Let's make it into a song. Let's put some lyrics on top. Let's mix it and master. Like the whole package. You know, let's get a graphic on it. I love just putting stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, like with your beats or anything, you like I see the whole setup. So do you book sessions and everything like that too? Like do you have people come through? Like say they want to make a song. Like would you ever be like, oh, I can produce it, mix it, master it, everything like that, make the beat and like do the graphic and everything?
Yeah. Before we were working in the studios downtown, we had people in here every single day. Mark Still, 1K, Vision was recording every day in here. Kay was recording in here every day. It's crazy. We were making some of the best stuff in here. But yeah, like all the curation was happening in this room, so it was dope as fuck. Yeah.
So do you feel like that would have been like your thing? Like when I say your thing, like when you came out here, I know there's struggles and everything like that. Moving out to a new place and everything. But was that kind of like your milestone coming out into Cali, since you're in a different place? Like you getting people in here, you getting motion going, niggas was coming in, paying you to record and everything like that.
Yeah, it was definitely just a cool feeling sitting back and just seeing everybody just create, like seeing someone work on a beat and like seeing someone record on it, just being there, it's like, dang, this is dope, this is happening here.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? And these are just like low-key people I just met, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
Do you feel like you're gonna stay in Cali like for the rest of your life, or do you feel like you might like move? Like I know you're gonna travel and everything. Do you feel like you might move and like stay somewhere else?
I'll probably stay somewhere else, but I'm gonna be here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I'm probably gonna like permanently locate somewhere else, most likely.
Because there's a lot of hot areas. Cali is definitely one of them. But Atlanta's being like they say the new Hollywood. New York has always just been that place. Like, do you ever feel like you might?
I'm definitely gonna spend time there.
Where New York or like Atlanta?
Both. I definitely would have like go to Atlanta, spend some time there. Go to New York, spend some time there. I want to go spend time in other countries. Like I want to just hop around and like record different places. That's my dream. Okay. Honestly, yeah.
More traveling or like networking?
Both. Just like meeting new people. Like, dude, imagine going to a different country, flying out there, having a setup, like a mobile setup, and just having like artists from that country pull up and just working with new people every day. You know, like that would be a dream, honestly. Like that's what I'm trying to get.
So what is like, say like 3 years from now, like what's like a few long-term goals you have?
Long-term goals? That gallery for sure. That gallery.
With your own graphic design and everything like that? Okay.
Tied in with the music, definitely some like projects out with artists, whether that be like exclusively one artist or just a bunch of artists featuring on that project. You know what I'm saying? Instrumental tapes, definitely want to do that. In 3 years, I want a bigger crib.
I feel you.
A nice car, you know. You know what it is.
Hell yeah. So I like on your Instagram and your social, I see you closely work with Lost Cause Danny and Vision. Like, is that like your team, or is it just like something like you're really close, like you so-called friends? Because I see you with you do the gallery, have everything like that. But I see you work closely with like people who actually like rapping, kind of still doing producing shit. So it's really just like, are they like close friends that you work with, or are you trying to like build something with them to be like bigger than what you like?
We're definitely building stuff like that is bigger than us, honestly. Those like Vision and Lost I've been working with them since the very beginning. Vision especially, like he's been there since the very, very beginning when like I was still
moved out here,
yeah,
or, like,
basically yeah. And yeah, we're definitely we got the same tattoo, so it's definitely
So it's
some
like
other
that.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely building some other shit. So,
Yeah, trying to make like the next like empire.
basically, yeah, we're just like building organically, and it's just like fitting together so perfectly. But it's like, I don't know, it's almost kind of undescribable in a sense. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it's all good energy, you know.
Okay, I
But yeah, like I work with them every single day, and those are really the artists I'm trying to like develop my sound with personally, and like their sound. We're trying to merge some shit and create some awesome shit. Yeah.
I really love like what I'm hearing. I'm not gonna lie, like I fuck with the whole like how your ideal is. The whole I haven't really heard anybody like doing graphic design but want to do like the whole gallery thing. Do you ever feel like you paint, right? Like paint, draw, or anything like that?
Yeah, I do like ballpoint pen usually.
Okay, so
yeah, but I draw.
Would that stuff mean like including your gallery too?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea right there, honestly.
Okay, yeah, that shit kind of hard. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
appreciate you, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fuck with what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and then you working with having your own little team and everything like that. So it's not just you. Like, you do the whole like beats and everything, but you got somebody who can sing, somebody who can like also do the whole graphic design thing, and then you got somebody else on the team who can rap. Like, so it's like you guys kind of got like key points like punctuation section. And the beats you have is very versatile. Like, yeah, I hear some like Slide of the Baby type shit. Then I can fuck around, hear some like Little Skies type shit. You feel me? So I fuck
it's
with
really
it.
versatile, man. And it's cool because like it's all our ideas coming together, and it's cool as fuck because they have their own thing going on. But since it's like on my beats, they're in the grid room. You know what I mean? And that's really the concept. You know what I mean? It's a place that you get taken to when you listen to the music.
You feel like you needed to come out to Cali to really get like shit going?
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel like you just needed like a change of scenery and everything like that?
For sure.
You feel like
my hometown, I didn't really know what was popping out there. Like I didn't really know.
Okay.
And I felt like I needed to come out here at least to like learn. Like that's really my thing. I needed to learn out here. You know what I mean? So that's really what's been happening this whole time.
If it wasn't like possible for you to come out here, do you feel like you could have still made shit shake over in Houston? I mean, in Texas, I'm not sure. It was
San Antonio, that's good. Yeah, eventually, but I feel like this was so crucial. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I feel like if I stayed actually, like I would have just stayed in college probably and hated my life at the end of the day.
Damn.
You feel me?
I feel what you said.
But it would have just remained a hobby, bro. Like honestly, it would have just remained a hobby.
Right,
and
shit like this cannot just remain a hobby. Like it's too much people out here making money doing. I'm not gonna cap the dumbest shit like on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and all that shit. Niggas be smearing their face with fucking toothpaste. Some people like do the bare minimum. You trying to really stretch how you do like you drawing, doing the whole making beats, produce,
just love to create. Just love to create.
You think you could show me what you're working on before we head out?
Hell yeah. This is a beat called Flashbacks, and it's like, flashbacks. Like you having flashbacks of a good time, a good memory maybe, and like this is what's playing.
Are you a sample person or are you from scratch?
Both, honestly. I like to merge both, but like usually my flow is like sample and I add on top. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll flip that around, play something and then add a sample. You feel me? Yeah, it's not necessarily happy, not necessarily sad. It's kind of just neutral. You feel me?
That became snap. Okay. How long does it normally take to make a beat?
It depends, honestly. Sometimes it'll take me like an hour to come up with the loop because I'm just really going in, or it'll take me like 7 minutes to come up with the whole beat. It really just depends on that moment, to be honest.
You think put out?
Yeah.
Alright, but you think you can shout out, your Instagram and everything like that, make sure everybody can find where you're at. It's gonna be in the description.
For sure. My Instagram is @in the grid room. For sure, shout out Lost right here, shout out Vision right here, shout out Mag, appreciate
the whole team.
man.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure, bro.
I fuck with what you doing, okay, but I can see
appreciate you.
like your manners, I can see your expression on your face, like this shit is what you love to do, like
man.
I said it like 3 times. I fuck with that, you feel me? Like that's what a job should be, not like something you hate, like not forcing yourself to like, damn, I fuck with computers. Let me just pick this up in college. Like you went to you came out here, you do what you have to do, to do, you feel me? You fuck with a team and everything. Like
I'm not saying there's like no struggles, but like go do what you love, like build what you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, bro.
So I appreciate you, man. Okay, I'm gonna catch you more. I have to do a video with you, how you make your beats and shit like that.
Hell yeah, we'll definitely get that in. We'll lock in, bro.
So be safe, man.
You too, man. Appreciate you.